this show will offer you new readings of KG's legacy. This is the second iteration of the KGS show, and I must thank the President, Dr. B.L. Shankar, the Secretary, Shashidhar Rao SN, the Curator, Vijayshri CS, where are you? Thank you. And of course, I'd like to thank Mr. B.L. Shankar and Shashidhar Rao to invite me to curate this show. I'm happy to say that the Bangalore edition of the KGS show is a larger iteration with an additional selection of works. This is the first time that the Chitrakala Parishath has organized a contemporary art exhibition of such scale and complexity. I'm grateful to the CKP exhibition team and especially Shashidhar Rao, Vijayshri CS and Vijendra DG from INTAC for working closely with me in resolving all kinds of logistical and infrastructural issues.
Everybody, 5th of April 2025 is a date to be marked in the long 6 decades of journey of Karnataka Chitrakala Parishath. At the outset, I want to thank all the critics of Karnataka Chitrakala Parishath who are continuously saying that Chitrakala Parishath only crafts exhibitions happen, only saree exhibitions happen, and no quality standard exhibition happens in Chitrakala Parishath. 5th of April 2025 has given an answer to all those critics. At the outset, I thank them because they made us reactive and they made us to accept these challenges, and we have accepted these challenges. 2025 onwards, Chitrakala Parishath will be quite different. Putting up a show of this scale was not easy. It was challenging. One is taking out time, about 2 months of time of our all galleries which were booked 8 to 10 months earlier, at least sometimes 1 year earlier. Taking out that 2 months was a challenge. Somehow we were able to convince all those artists who have booked these galleries and asked them to just postpone their shows for the sake of this legendary show. The second thing was collecting the works of KG Subramanyan. It was not so easy. Thanks to all those persons, especially Vijay, Shri, Nancy and other people who helped us timely. Seagull and they came in to our help and they were happy to lend their works to us. The third thing, biggest challenge was mobilizing the resources for such a show of this scale. It was a huge challenge. Even our executive committee was not sure how to mobilize this much of amount to put up this show of this scale and to sustain this. And once we start a show of this scale, and if you don't continue every year, then that will be other bigger challenge. Then we decided that come what may, we'll accept this challenge and resources mobilized within our in-house finances only. Resources were mobilized, and whatever amount that we are spending on this show, we have no sponsors for this show, but it's all these resources developed in-house by the Karanataka Chitrakala Parishath. Then 2 months back we decided that, of course, Chitra Sante, there is a lot of appreciation for Chitra Sante. Same amount of criticism for Chitra Sante also, that we have brought all the artists to the streets and we have made it a street show. But we are happy, but I have no regret for that. We have started it 22 years back, and I assure you that we are going to continue it in spite of criticisms and appreciations, and because we feel that art is for all. It is not for only for the people who are in 5-star standard. Art is for also for a common people. So it is a signature event and a program of Karnataka Chitrakala Parishath. As long as Chitrakala Parishath is here, it will continue to have Chitra Sante programs in the first Sunday of every year. I assure you that is going to happen. I also assure you that a show of this scale is going to happen every year, 2025 onwards. whatever may be the financial constraints and challenges, and we are going to accept it and try to have a show of this scale. Every year we are going to have this scale of show. Next year also we are already planning. There are no dearth for philanthropies, but it is a fault of ours that we started late and there was a paucity of time, and that's why you couldn't approach many people. But we are planning for next year. Already we have started planning for next year's show of this scale. The other thing is then Bangalore is going to witness a major another show of Delhi Art Fair scale from this year onwards in the month of last week of May for 5 days. We want to have, and we are going to have Namma Art Bangalore show for 5 days, where only the invited artists of India are going to participate. It is also a unique show that is going to happen. There also there are many challenges, and there are many challenges of infrastructure and resources. That challenge also we have accepted, and we are going to do it also. And Chitrakala Parishath has decided to have 4 major events in the course of the year during Vijayadashmi or some during that time. We want to have every year a collectors exhibitions. There are many collectors in Bangalore who have works of many legendary artists with them. It has not been showcased for the public for a long time. We are seeking the help and suggestion of people like S.N. Agarwalji, who is our chairman of the Karnataka Chitrakala Parishath Trust after S.M. Krishna, and with their help, sometime during this September, October, we want to have these collectors exhibitions also. So 3 to 4 major programs of Karnataka Chitrakala Parishath is going to be held every year, and whole the image of Chitrakala Parishath is going to change from this year onwards. And also we have upgraded our galleries and our lighting system, everything, and we are also gradually trying to renovate and improve our museum to the national and international standard. So these are all the challenges. Being a private organization, fully supported by the government for our activity, it is not an easy thing to do it, but I promise you that Chitrakala Parishath, whether we are here, whomsoever is here, these activities are going to have, and whatever basic infrastructure is required for that, and whatever basic resources are required for that, we are going to mobilize it, and we are going to do it also. I should especially thank Nancy. There are some demands that people should work for 70 hours to 90 hours for a day, and they should come and learn with Nancy, who has worked for more than 100 hours in a week in putting up this show, and Nancy Adjania has answered all those people who have demanded 70 to 90 hours. And the way